What happens when Lamborghini scraps a decade-old naturally aspirated V10, starts completely from scratch, and builds something that doesn't just replace its predecessor, but makes it look like a relic from a different era? You get the Lamborghini Temerario. Named for a fearless fighting bull that entered the arena in 1875, the Temerario is Lamborghini's second high-performance electrified vehicle, the HPEV, and the successor to the iconic Huracán. It produces 907 horsepower from a quad-motor hybrid system. It revs to 10,000 RPM. It sprints from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds. And it carries a base price of $357,621 in the United States. This is not an evolution. This is a revolution. And today, we're going deep inside every inch of it. Exterior design. The Temerario's design language is a statement of intent. Lamborghini describes it as a milestone in the brand's aesthetic history, a body that pays tribute to iconic predecessors while launching the brand into a new visual era. The silhouette is low, angular, and assertive, carrying the unmistakable DNA of Sant'Agata Bolognese through sharply creased surfaces, aerodynamic aggression, and signature geometric tension. Unlike the flowing curves of conventional supercars, every surface on the Temerario is intentional, built not only to look stunning, but to slice air with surgical precision. At launch, Lamborghini offered two exclusive debut colors, Blue Marinus and Verde Mercurius, alongside a palette of over 400 custom colors and special liveries through the Ad Personam personalization program, ensuring every single Temerario is genuinely one of a kind. Front design. The front fascia of the Temerario is dominated by its most distinctive new styling element, signature hexagonal-shaped daytime running lights, which Lamborghini states are a futuristic reinterpretation of one of the brand's most traditional geometric shapes. Below those hexagonal DRLs sit ultra-slim LED headlights positioned at the outermost corners of the hood, even narrower than those found on the Huracán. The lower bumper is deeply sculpted, featuring a prominent front splitter at aerodynamic inlets. Lamborghini confirmed that the central air opening in the lower front fascia channels cooling air directly to the brake system, form and function in perfect alignment. The shark nose front end, combined with the prominent lower lip and razor-sharp hood character lines, gives the Temerario's front an appearance of controlled menace. Rear design. At the rear, the Temerario continues Lamborghini's tradition of making taillights an art form. The hexagonal-shaped LED taillights mirror the front DRL theme and feature a hollow center, an opening deliberately designed to exhaust warm air from the side-mounted radiators. The high-mounted exhaust tips are centrally positioned and hexagonal in profile, concealing two round outlets behind them. Beneath the bumper sits a full-width functional diffuser that works in concert with the underbody aerodynamics. On the Elegirita lightweight package, a wider rear spoiler is fitted, increasing total aerodynamic downforce by 67% and aerodynamic efficiency by 62% compared to the standard specification, figures confirmed directly by Lamborghini. The rear of this car is not just dramatic, it is aerodynamically purposeful in every millimeter. Side profile. From the side, the Temerario carries a longer wheelbase than the Huracán it replaces, a dimension that improves both cabin space and dynamic stability. The roofline is sculpted and low, curving into a fastback-style rear. The door mirrors are hexagonal in shape and are positioned to channel airflow toward the engine's air intakes, which sit high on the rear quarter panels. The massive cooling vents behind the doors serve the powertrain, electronics, and rear brakes simultaneously. The staggered wheel configuration, 20-inch fronts and 21-inch rears, are available in cast, forged, or optional carbon fiber variants, each contributing a different character to the Temerario's stance. The Elegirita lightweight package further adds polycarbonate side windows and a carbon fiber engine cover, dramatically reducing overall mass without compromising structural integrity. Build and structure. Underneath the Temerario's skin lies a newly developed aluminum space frame, constructed from a high-strength, ultra-lightweight aluminum alloy that Lamborghini engineers specifically designed to maximize torsional rigidity while keeping weight as low as possible. The architecture is purpose-built for the HPEV powertrain, with the battery pack integrated centrally along the spine of the chassis to keep the center of gravity as low as possible and maintain near-perfect weight distribution. The 3.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery, carried over in design concept from the Revuelto, is mounted in a structural position that doubles as a load-bearing element of the chassis. The result is a car with exceptional structural integrity, precision-engineered from the ground up, rather than adapted from an existing platform.
Step inside the Temerario, and Lamborghini makes an immediate and deliberate statement. This car is more comfortable than any entry-level Lamborghini that has come before it. The company specifically engineered the cabin with a longer wheelbase-derived interior, increased headroom, and what Lamborghini officially calls comfort seats, a term that would have been unthinkable in a Lamborghini of just a decade ago. The layout embodies what Lamborghini describes as the feel-like-a-pilot philosophy, placing the driver in a cockpit-inspired environment where every control is positioned for intuitive access at any speed. 2 standard comfort sport seats are fitted as standard, with 18-way power adjustment and both heating and ventilation included. The materials throughout are premium, with extensive leather options, optional contrasting stitching, and carbon fiber accents available through Lamborghini's configurator. The dashboard architecture of the Temerario represents a comprehensive rethinking of how a Lamborghini driver interacts with their car. Lamborghini's new human-machine interface system, HMI, integrates 3 digital displays that are all controlled by a single electronic processing unit, which the company describes as a single electronic brain, ensuring absolute layout consistency across all screens. The driver faces a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster offering 3 selectable views. Ahead of the gear selector sits an 8.4-inch vertical central touchscreen. A lower dashboard line than the previous Huracán opens up visibility and creates a more expansive, airy sensation inside the cabin. The dashboard also includes new 3D graphics and animations across all displays, and drivers can customize their on-screen view from 3 distinct layout options. Infotainment. The Temerario's infotainment system is the most connected and capable ever offered in a Lamborghini production car. The 8.4-inch central touchscreen supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and content can be transferred between the central monitor, the driver's cluster, and the optional 9.1-inch passenger display using a smartphone-style swipe gesture, an intuitive interaction mechanism new to the brand. The system features augmented reality navigation and an integrated dashcam as standard. A Sonos Faber audio system is available as an optional upgrade. New connected services include Telemetry 2.0, which records and analyzes performance metrics, and Memories Recorder, a feature that captures driving moments for later review. The infotainment architecture represents Lamborghini's most significant leap in-car technology in the company's history. Seats and space. In a category where comfortable has historically been a relative term, the Temerario draws a new line. The longer wheelbase compared to the Huracán translates into a measurably more livable cockpit, both for driver and passenger. The standard comfort sport seats offer 18 directions of power adjustment, and both heating and ventilation are fitted as standard. Lamborghini's official specification confirms the seats are designed to position occupants in a low, leg-forward posture that avoids the extreme knee bend angle typical of mid-engine supercars. Headroom has been increased over the Huracán, and the lower dashboard sightline further enhances the sense of interior space. For context, this is a strict 2-seat coupe. There is no rear bench, but within that constraint, Lamborghini has delivered a cabin that no longer requires its occupants to suffer for their passion. Engine and powertrain. This is the heart of the Temerario story. Gone is the naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10.
In its place is an all-new engine, internally designated the L411, a twin-turbocharged flat-plane crankshaft 4-liter V8 that Lamborghini built entirely in-house and which shares no architecture with any existing Volkswagen Group engine. The flat-plane crankshaft is drawn directly from motorsport. It reduces rotating mass, enables faster revving, and generates an even firing order that generates a sharper, more aggressive exhaust note. The turbochargers operate at a maximum boost pressure of 36 psi, and the engine features titanium connecting rods, cast aluminum alloy cylinder heads, and diamond-like carbon-coated finger followers in the valve train, all enabling the V8 to spin to 10,000 RPM, making it the highest revving production V8 in automotive history. This V8 is joined by 3 oil-cooled axial flux electric motors, one positioned between the engine and the transversely mounted 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox, producing 150 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque, and 2 further units mounted on the front axle, producing 82 horsepower each. Combined system output is 907 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. The car is all-wheel drive, though Lamborghini has included a 3-level drift mode that transfers torque aggressively to the rear axle. Performance. The numbers that define the Temerario's performance are extraordinary by any measure across any era. Lamborghini officially quotes a 0 to 62 mile/hour sprint time of 2.7 seconds and a top speed of 213 miles per hour. In independent testing conducted by Edmunds at a real test track, the Temerario ran the quarter mile in 9.6 seconds at 146.6 miles per hour, bettering the Lamborghini Revuelto's 9.9-second run and making it the quickest Lamborghini that Edmunds has ever tested. The electric motors eliminate turbo lag entirely in the lower rev line, delivering instantaneous torque from a standstill, while the engine takes over as engine speed climbs towards the 10,000 RPM red line in a way that reviewers have described as unlike anything else currently in production. The 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox executes upshifts at the pace of a racing transmission, and the system's 13 combined drive mode configurations, pairing Città, Strada, Sport, and Corsa modes with recharge, hybrid, and performance energy strategies, allow the driver to calibrate the powertrain's personality for any road or track condition. Steering and handling. The Temerario's dynamic engineering is built around a significantly enhanced version of Lamborghini's Integrated Vehicle Dynamics System, or LIVD. The system features a new integrated traction control function that actively predicts terrain grip ahead of wheel slip and preemptively adjusts both acceleration and braking force. Journalists who drove the car at the Estoril circuit in Portugal during the global press launch reported steering that is light yet communicative, providing genuine road surface feedback through the wheel while keeping the car feeling remarkably nimble for a machine of this weight class. Independent testing showed 1.15 G of lateral grip on the skid pad, a figure that places the Temerario alongside cars like the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. The Allegra Tira package's Bridgestone Potenza race tires contribute substantially to this level of lateral performance. Ride comfort. For a car with a track-tuned soul, the Temerario exhibits a level of daily usability that would have been inconceivable from Lamborghini a generation ago. Reviewers driving the car on public roads consistently noted that the suspension, while firm in Corsa mode, remains composed and well-controlled in the standard Strada setting. Interior noise levels at speed are primarily wind-generated rather than mechanical or engine-driven, a characteristic that indicates strong structural rigidity and effective NVH management from the aluminum chassis. The electric motors contribute silently during low-speed city driving, and the Città mode prioritizes comfort and regenerative energy recovery for urban environments. The longer wheelbase compared to the Huracán has a perceptible positive effect on ride composure over imperfect surfaces. This is a supercar that, for the first time in the entry-level Lamborghini range, you can genuinely consider driving on a daily basis. Technology and features. Beyond its powertrain and dynamic performance, the Temerario represents a technological leap for the brand. The LIVD system now includes an extended drift enhancement function with 3 calibratable drift intensity settings, a genuine and adjustable performance tool, not a gimmick. The dashcam and memories recorder functions capture and store driving footage automatically. Telemetry 2.0 logs detailed performance metrics that can be reviewed after a session. The 3-screen HMI architecture allows content to flow between displays with a simple swipe gesture. Adaptive cruise control is available, and the car supports augmented reality navigation as a standard feature. The charging system accepts up to 7 kilowatts of AC power, recharging the 3.8 kilowatt-hour battery in 30 minutes. The V8 itself can charge the battery from empty to full in as little as 6 minutes during driving via regenerative charging.
Safety systems. The Temerario is equipped with a suite of active safety systems that are new for Lamborghini at this segment level. Forward collision warning with automated emergency braking is fitted as standard. Lane departure warning alerts the driver when the car crosses lane markings without indicator activation. Adaptive cruise control is available as an option, enabling semi-autonomous highway speed management. The integrated traction control system works in concert with the all-wheel drive powertrain to distribute power dynamically between the 4 wheels and prevent loss of control under extreme acceleration. The electric front axle provides a level of torque vectoring precision that purely mechanical all-wheel drive systems cannot match, further enhancing stability at the limits of adhesion. An optional hydraulic front lift system raises the front end for ramp clearance in urban environments. Practicality. The Temerario is, first and foremost, a 2-seat mid-engine supercar, and that means practicality is firmly relative. There is no rear seat. Luggage space is not a headline feature. However, by the standards of this class of machine, the Temerario makes meaningful strides. The longer wheelbase creates a noticeably more livable cockpit compared to the Huracán, with increased headroom and legroom for both occupants. The 18-way adjustable power seats with heating and ventilation make longer journeys a realistic proposition. The City Drive mode and silent electric-only capability at low speeds make urban environments far less taxing than a high-strung, naturally aspirated supercar would be. The wireless smartphone integration, the 8.4-inch touchscreen, and the augmented reality navigation system add a layer of technological ease that the Huracán never offered. For owners who intend to use this car beyond track days and weekend drives, the Temerario delivers more genuine versatility than any previous Lamborghini in its price class. Charging and range. The Temerario carries a 3.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery, a figure that makes clear this is a performance hybrid, not a range-extended EV. Lamborghini estimates a maximum electric-only driving range of approximately 7 miles, enabled by the 2 front-axle electric motors operating independently of the V8. The battery can be recharged in 30 minutes via an AC connection of up to 7 kilowatts. More significantly for the Temerario's intended use case, the V8 engine can charge the battery from empty to full in as little as 6 minutes while the car is being driven. Regenerative braking adds incremental charge during deceleration. 3 dedicated energy management modes, recharge, hybrid, and performance, allow the driver to prioritize battery conservation, balanced usage, or maximum electrical output depending on the situation. This is not a system designed for electric range. It is designed to eliminate lag, maximize torque, and provide instant response performance at all points in the rev range. Ownership and reliability. The Temerario enters a market where Lamborghini's reliability reputation has been on a positive trajectory throughout the Huracán era. The brand is now backed by Audi's engineering oversight within the Volkswagen Group, and the Temerario's aluminum-intensive platform, dual-clutch transmission, and digital systems draw on engineering standards established across multiple successful VW Group platforms. Lamborghini's standard warranty covers the car for 3 years. An extended warranty is available as a paid option, confirmed on the official options list at approximately $11,800 in the U.S. market. Paint protection film is separately available as a factory order option at approximately $3,300. The Ad Personam customization program remains Lamborghini's flagship individualization service, and ownership of a Temerario includes access to Lamborghini's global dealer and service network.
Given the newness of the HPEV powertrain architecture, long-term ownership data is still accumulating, but early press evaluations report no reliability concerns. Pros and cons. Pros: the Temerario delivers a historically significant powertrain, the highest revving production V8 ever made, combined with genuine usability improvements that make it more accessible than any entry-level Lamborghini before it. Its 907 horsepower hybrid system eliminates the one weakness of extreme high revving engines: low-end torque response. The 3-screen HMI, wireless smartphone integration, augmented reality navigation, and Sonos Faber audio bring the cabin's technology into genuine 2025 relevance. The Allegretita package offers a meaningful performance transformation: 25 kilograms of weight reduction, 67% more downforce, and Bridgestone Potenza race rubber, making it a serious track tool, not just a visual package. Cons: the 3.8 kilowatt-hour battery provides only approximately 7 miles of electric-only range, which limits its utility as a meaningful zero-emission tool in low-emission zones. At $357,621 before any options, the Temerario is the most expensive entry-level Lamborghini in the brand's history, and a fully spec'd Allegretita example can exceed $450,000 to $500,000 depending on configuration. The front engine overhang, while shorter than the Huracan's, remains a practical limitation in off-road angle scenarios. The exhaust note, while distinctive, sacrifices some of the raw vocal drama of the naturally aspirated V10 for a more mechanical, turbo-tinged character that some purists may find less emotionally engaging. Who should buy it? The Lamborghini Temerario is built for a buyer who wants the most technologically advanced Lamborghini in the brand's lineup short of the Revuelto, and who values usability alongside extreme performance. It is the right choice for the serious driving enthusiast who wants to take a supercar to a track day, then drive it home on the highway without suffering. It suits the owner who appreciates that 907 horsepower delivered seamlessly, with no lag, no drama, no waiting, is more thrilling in real-world conditions than a higher number on a dyno sheet with limitations attached. For those who want even greater track focus without full Revuelto commitment, the Allegretita package transforms the Temerario into one of the most capable production machines on any circuit in the world today. This car is for the buyer who demands the absolute best that technology, engineering, and Italian design can deliver in a single package, and who is prepared to invest accordingly. Final verdict. The Lamborghini Temerario is the most significant entry-level Lamborghini in the brand's modern history. It is a car that required Lamborghini to discard its most beloved calling card, the howling, naturally aspirated V10, and replace it with something that, on every objective measure, is better in every single way. The L411 flat-plane V8 is an engineering achievement of the highest order. The hybrid system surrounding it is not a compromise, it is a performance multiplier. The interior is the first Lamborghini cabin at this level you could genuinely describe as livable. The technology is class-leading. The dynamics, as confirmed by independent testing, are genuinely world-class. At $357,621 base, it asks a serious price, but it delivers a serious machine. The Lamborghini Temerario does not merely succeed the Huracan, it makes every supercar that came before it look like a draft of what a supercar should be.